Hello everyone, this video is brought to you by the 7th Monk. This is lecture 5 of unit 3, determination of income and employment. In the last lecture we did multiplier, before that we did several other technical concepts. Here we will be applying them all in the form of numericals. So let's recap what we had studied till now so that it could be easy for us to apply them all together. First of all, we did APC and APS. I told you that APC, that is average propensity to consume, is total consumption upon total income, and average propensity to save is total saving upon total income. Alright, and the relationship between APC and APS is that APC plus APS is equal to 1. It can be written as this also, that APC is equal to 1 minus APS and APS is equal to 1 minus APC. Alright. Similarly, we did MPC and MPS also. That MPC, that is marginal propensity to consume, is change in total consumption upon change in total income, and MPS, that is marginal propensity to save, is change in total saving upon change in total income, and the sum of MPC and MPS is equal to 1. MPC is 1 minus MPS and MPS is 1 minus MPC. Alright. Further, we also did the formula of multiplier, right? There are three formula. The first one is multiplier, that is K is change in income due to change in investment. Alright. That is delta Y upon delta I. It can also be written like this, that multiplier is equal to 1 upon 1 minus MPC, or it can also be written like this, that is K is equal to 1 upon MPS. And what is the reason behind it? We had already discussed it in the last lecture. Okay. After that, we studied various other things like aggregate demand has two components, total consumption and total investment. So aggregate demand is a sum of total consumption and total investment. Aggregate supply also has two components, total consumption and total saving. So by adding total consumption and total saving together, we get aggregate supply. And at the point of equilibrium, aggregate demand and aggregate supply both are equal. So it means that the components of aggregate demand and aggregate supply are equal. So if we will remove consumption from each side, we get that saving is equal to investment at the point of equilibrium. You all know that aggregate supply is equal to income. That is what we studied earlier, right? And aggregate demand is equal to aggregate supply at the point of equilibrium. So it means that aggregate demand is also equal to income at the point of equilibrium. So we can write it like this, that income, that is aggregate supply, is equal to consumption plus saving, and aggregate demand, that is consumption plus investment, is also equal to income, that is aggregate supply at the point of equilibrium. Okay. After that, there are two more things that are quite new to you. These are consumption and saving. So in order to find consumption, please remember this equation, because there are certain questions in your examination which require you to find consumption. So for finding consumption, you have to add autonomous consumption, that is consumption at zero level of income, plus marginal propensity to consume into income together. Alright. And then in order to find saving, you have to add autonomous saving and marginal propensity to save into income together, and then you will find your saving. So remember these two equations which are quite new to you. Other equations were such which you had already studied in your previous lectures, right? So remember these two equations. Now let's move to the questions. Okay, so the first question is saying that the value of MPC in an economy is 0.5. Okay, and suppose the sum of rupee 1 crore is invested, so investment is of rupees 1000 crore, right? And then MPC in the economy is 0.5. Okay, so the question is asking how much of new income will be generated in the economy. We have to find the income. All right, so I hope everything is clear to you. We are given with MPC. Okay, MPC is given to us. We are given with change in investment, that how much investment is made. All right, and we have to find the change in income. Okay, So you know that multiplier is equal to 1 upon 1 minus MPC. Okay, so it will be equal to 1 upon 1 minus 0.5, then it will be equal to 1 upon 0.5, it will be equal to 10 upon 5, it will be equal to 2. And you know that multiplier, that is k, which is now 2, is also equal to delta y upon delta I, that is change in income due to change in investment, right? And you know delta I is 1000 crore, so delta y will be equal to 2 into 1000 crore. It means the answer will be 2000 crore. Okay, delta y will be 2000 crore. I hope this is clear to you. By using the two different formulas of multiplier, we compared the equation and finally we got delta y, that is change in income. Now let's move to the second question. The second question says, if national income in an economy increases by rupees 1000 crore as a result of new investment of rupees 250 crore, so increase in investment, that is delta I, is given here as 1000 crore, right? And then, sorry, increase in investment is given as 250 crore, right? And then increase in income is given as 1000 crore, right? So delta I is given here as 250 crore and delta y is given here as 1000 crore. So we have to find MPC and multiplier. First of all, finding multiplier is easy. It is delta y upon delta I, that is 1000 crore upon 250, so it would be 4, right? 25 4 is 100. All right, so your multiplier will be 4. Also you know that multiplier k is equal to 1 upon 1 minus MPC. All right, so k over here is 4, you know that. So you get 4 is equal to 1 upon 1 minus MPC. All right, you can now find MPC easily. 1 minus MPC is equal to 1 by 4. All right, so if you will further solve this, you will get 1 minus MPC is equal to 1 upon 4 is equivalent to 0.25, right? It minus 0.25. Okay, so if you will take 0.25 to this side and MPC to this side, you will get that MPC is equal to 0.75. Okay, MPC will be equal to 1 minus 0.25, and 1 minus 0.25 is nothing but 0.75. All right, so this is your MPC. See how easily you can find your answers if you know the concept, right? By comparing two different formulas of multiplier, we get our answer because we initially knew that multiplier is delta y upon delta I. So delta y was 1000 and delta I was 250, so we get multiplier as 4. And after that we knew that multiplier is also 1 upon 1 minus MPC. So when we put 1 upon 1 minus MPC equivalent to 4, then we got the value of MPC as 0.75. all right. After that, the next question says, if the value of MPS is 1/4, right? The value of MPS is given to us as 1 by 4. Okay, you can solve it. So you will get it as 0.25. Okay, and then further the question says, what amount of new investment is required to be made to generate new income of 400 crore in the economy? So income is given to you, right? 400 crore, right? And you have to find that what amount of investment is required in this situation. Okay, so you know that multiplier is equal to 1 upon MPS and the value of MPS is 0.25. okay, 0.25. So you will get it as 100 upon 25, which is 4. So the value of multiplier is 4, and also multiplier 4 is equal to, multiplier is also equal to delta y upon delta I. All right, so you know now that the value of multiplier is 4. So 4 will be equal to delta y, which is given over here as 400 crore. 400 upon delta I you have to find. So delta I will be equal to 400 upon 4, which is equal to 100. So from this we got that the investment of rupees 100 crore is required to generate the additional income of 400 crore. Alright, so write your answer in a proper way after solving it. First of all, mention all the formulas that you're using, and then at the end write a conclusion of 2 or 3 lines like, hence a new investment of 100 crore will be required to generate additional income of 400 crore after solving it. Okay, now see, the next question says, if the disposable income is rupees 500 and saving is rupees 100, find APC. So disposable income, okay, is given to us as 500 and saving is given to us as 100. We have to find APC. You all know what is APC. APC is equal to C upon Y, total consumption upon total income. And also you also know that income is equal to consumption plus saving, right? So from here you can get consumption as income minus saving, isn't it? Right? So income is given to you as 500 over here, right? And saving is given to you as 100 rupee. Okay, saving is given to you as 100 rupee. So minus 100, consumption will be 400. All right, so APC will be C upon Y, that is, it will be 400 upon income was 500, so 500. So you will get your APC as 0.8. All right, I hope this is clear to you how we have to find its solution. First of all, what I did, I used two formulas, right? First of all, I knew that APC is equal to C plus Y. Y was given to us directly, but C was not given to us. So in order to find C, first of all, I used this equation where I knew that income is equal to consumption plus saving, right? And saving was given to us. So from this equation, we found the value of consumption. After putting it in this, we got APC. We got the value of APC. All right. Then the next question says, if MPC is greater than MPS, then the value of multiplier will be. This question is extremely important and it is a hot question because it was asked in 2017 board exam as well. That's why it is very important, right? So you all know that the sum of MPC plus MPS is equal to 1. All right, so if MPC and MPS are equal, okay, if MPC as well as MPS are equal, both are equal to x, so we can write it as 2x is equal to 1. It means x is equal to 0.5, right? So it means the value of MPC as well as MPS is 0.5. Okay, because here we assume that MPC is equal to MPS is equal to x. We are taking the value of both MPC and MPS as x, and both are equal to each other. So both MPC and MPS are the value of both MPC and MPS are 0.5. So in this case where MPC is equal to MPS, the value of multiplier will be 1 upon MPS, that is 1 upon 0.5. So its value will be equal to 2. But the question is asking us that what will happen if the value of MPC is greater than the value of MPS. Okay, when they are equal, then the value of both MPC and MPS is 0.5. And in the situation that the question is asking, when MPC will be greater than MPS, it means that the value of MPC will be greater than 0.5, which was when both were equal. So its value can be 0.6, 0.7, 0.8 and so on till 1. Okay, its value can be like this. And the value of MPS will be less than the value of MPC. It can be 0.4, 0.3 and so on. So now if you will try to find the value of multiplier in this situation where MPC is greater than MPS, then you will find that, let's do it practically. So multiplier is 1 upon 1 minus MPC, so it will be 1 upon 1 minus 0.6, so it will be 1 upon 0.4, and the value will be 10 upon 4, so it will be equal to 4 to the 8 and then 20, 4 5 to 20, 2.5. After that, in second case, you will find that the value is also greater than 2. In the third case also the value is greater than 2. So your final conclusion will be that whenever MPC is greater than MPS, then always the value of multiplier is greater than 2. And whenever both are equal, then the value of multiplier is equal to 2, right? When both are equal. And when this happens, that MPS is greater than MPC, then the value of multiplier will be less than 2. You can check it out on your own by doing it. Alright, I have here guided you for this, but here remember the answer, that whenever your MPC will be greater than MPS, the value of multiplier will always be greater than 2. Alright, so remember this question can come. Okay, now coming to the next question, it says find the value of multiplier when investment increases by rupees 500 and half of additional income is always saved, right? So it is telling us that the increase in investment, that is delta I, is equal to 500 and half of the additional income is always saved. Now what does it mean? That saving is equal to half of the additional income. All right, so saving is half of the additional income, or you can say that saving is equal to 0.5. Okay, that is half of additional income. Now what they are asking us, they are asking us to find the multiplier, the value of multiplier. Okay, now you all know that what multiplier is. Multiplier is income upon investment, change in income upon change in investment. All right, so here from this you can find the value of change in income, isn't it? Right? So one thing is clear to you. You know that K is equal to delta change in income due to change in investment, delta Y upon delta I, and also K is equal to 1 upon MPS, right? And MPS is equal to delta S upon delta Y. Alright? So let's do it. MPS is equal to delta S upon delta Y. So over here it was given that 0 point delta S is 0.5 of delta Y. Alright, and delta Y was not given, so delta Y will be cancelled out, right? So we will get MPS as 0.5. Alright, now once we have MPS, we can easily find the value of K, that is 1 upon MPS, which is equal to 1 upon 0.5, which is equal to 2. Is that clear? How you can just put it in the formula and get your answer. Then the next question says if increase of 10,000 of investment in an economy results in an increase in income of rupees 4,000, calculate MPC of the economy. So this is also very easy. The question is saying that the change in investment is of 10,000 and the change in income is of 40,000. All right, and you have to find the MPC of the economy. So it is very easy. First of all, you will find K. The value of multiplier will be change in income upon change in investment. Change in income is 40,000, that is 40K, and change in income is of 40,000 and the change in investment is 10,000. So you will get your multiplier as 4. Over here K means 1000, right? I have written in terms of YouTube views, right? So we will get it as 4. Multiplier will be 4. Now also you know that K, that is multiplier, is equal to 1 upon MPS. So K is equal to 1 upon, that is 4 is equal to 1 upon MPS. It means the value of MPS will be 1 upon 4, that is 0.25. Okay, and then in order to find MPC, you know that MPC is equal to 1 minus MPS, so you will get MPC as 0.75 after subtracting MPS from 1. Alright, I hope this is clear to you. Now the next question says if the size of multiplier is 2.5, what amount of new investment will be needed to generate an additional income of 500 crore? This you can do yourself. Additional income that is required to be generated is 500 crore. Multiplier is 2.5. Now you have to find the additional investment which is required, right? So you can find it very easily because you know that investment multiplier is equal to change in income, that is 500 upon change in investment. So over here change in investment will be equal to 500 upon 2.5. all right, so it will be equivalent to 200 crore, right? Because this point will go over here. Okay, one more zero, and then if you will divide it, then 25 2 ja 50 and 2 zeros will come after it. So your additional investment will be of 200 crores. Is that clear? Don't forget to mention unit if the unit is given there in the question. Okay. And then the next question says in an economy MPC is 0.75. If investment expenditure is increased by rupee 500 crore, calculate total increase in income and consumption expenditure. This is also very easy. You can do it, right? So first try yourself. After that, look at the solution. Pause it and try yourself and then look at the solution. So let's move to its solution. MPS will be 0. How much will be the MPS? If MPC is 0.75, MPS will automatically be 0.25. Okay, and multiplier is 1 upon MPS or 1 upon 1 minus MPC. So MPS over here is 0. How much it is? MPC is 0.75, so MPS will be 0.25. Okay, so 1 upon 0.25 will be 100 upon 25. Okay, it will be equal to 4. So the value of multiplier is 4, right? This is clear to you. Now you can see over here that we are given with investment expenditure is increased by rupees 500 crore. That is, we are given with change in investment. So change in investment is given to us as 500 crore, right? Now we have to calculate the total increase in income and consumption expenditure, right? So we have to tell the increase in income by how much the income is increasing. All right. So you know that multiplier is equal to change in income upon change in investment. So multiplier over here is 4 that we got, right, by using this formula, right? So we got that 4 is equal to delta y upon delta I, that is given here as 500. So delta y will be 500 into 4, that is 5 4 20. So that will be equal to 2000 crore. So your change in income is 2000 crore. Now after that, it is also asking for consumption expenditure, right? So how we will tell about the consumption expenditure? You all know that MPS is equal to MPC is equal to change in consumption upon change in income, and MPC over here you can see is given as 0.75. All right, so we know that 0.75 is equal to delta C upon delta Y is clear from here upon 2000, right? That is delta Y. So delta C will be 0.75 into 2000. I hope this is clear to you. So delta C will be 0.75 into 2000. So solve it and you will get your answer, right? So 5 to 10, 0 carry 1, 7 to 14 and 1 15, and then 1 2 3, so 1 more 0, because these 0 will go out because of this point. Okay, that is after 2. So your delta C will be 1500 crore. Alright. So the question is done because the question was asking us to find total increase in income and consumption expenditure that we had found, right? After that, the next question is here before us. It is saying that find C at equilibrium Y when C is equal to 100 plus 0.5 Y and I is equal to 100. Okay. So this question is also very easy. You have to directly use the formulas that we discussed at the beginning. All right, C is given here as 100 plus 0.5 y. All right, and then one more thing is given to you. Investment is given to you. I is given to you as 100. Okay, and we have to find the value of C. Also, you know one more thing, that income is always equal to investment plus consumption, or you can say it is equal to consumption plus saving or investment plus consumption, because at the point of equilibrium your aggregate demand is equal to aggregate supply and aggregate supply is equal to income, and investment and consumption are the components of aggregate supply, and since aggregate supply is equal to income, so we can write it like this, that income is equal to uh, total investment plus total consumption at the point of equilibrium. All right, so these two things are very clear to you. So we can put in place of income, over here we can put this value, that is I plus C, right, in this equation. So if we will put this, so we will get C is equal to 100 plus 0.5, and in place of Y we are putting I plus C. So I, that is investment, is 100 plus C. Alright, so now we can solve this equation very easily because there is only one variable, that is C, which can be easily found, right? So let's see how we can find it. I'm erasing the above one. I'm only keeping this equation with us because it will be required, because we have to solve this only, right? So you can see that if we will solve it, what we will get, C is equal to 100 plus 0.5 into 100 will be how much? It will be equal to 5, right? And then 50, and then C will be 0.5 C. Okay, after that if I'll solve it, I'll get C minus 0.5 C is equal to 100 plus 50 is 150, right? And here I'll get C minus 0.5 C is equal to 0.5 C is equal to 150, right? If I solve for C, I'll get C is equal to 150 upon 0.5. So C is equal to 150 upon 0.5. So it will be 1500 upon 5. It will be 5 3 is 15, 300, right? I hope this is clear to you how I got the value of C. Okay, so the value of C over here is 300. Is that very clear? Now moving on to the next question. So what I did, I simply used various equations in this equation, and then I got the value of C. Now the next question says that find C at equilibrium Y when Y is 6000 and C is 1000 plus 0.75 Y. Alright, so Y income is given to us as 6000. So we can simply put it over here. We will get the value of C. So C will be equal to 100 plus 0.75, and the value of Y is given to us as 6000. So if you will put it and solve it, you will get the value of C. So pause it and please try to do it yourself because it is a very easy question. Okay, and after solving it, you will find that the value of C will be equal to 4600. How? By solving it. Okay, 100 plus 0.75 into 6000 will be equal to 4600. Okay, after that, here is the next question which says that saving is equal to minus 25 plus 0.5 Y and investment is equal to 5000. Now we have to find equilibrium income and equilibrium consumption. So this question is also very easy. Pause it and try to solve it yourself, right? What we have to do over here, you all know that at the point of equilibrium, your saving is always equal to investment, all right? And also it is given that saving is equal to minus 25 plus 0.5 Y, right? So we know that since saving is equal to investment and investment over here is given to us as 5000, it means that 5000 is equal to minus 25 plus 0.5 Y. Alright, now by solving this you can easily get the value of Y. That is what we have to find first. And the second part is asking, so if you will solve it, you will get Y is equal to 10,050. Alright, and then we have to find consumption. You all know that income is equal to consumption plus investment. Now you have the value of income, you have the value of investment. You can now easily find the value of consumption by doing consumption is equal to income minus investment. So income is 10,050 and your investment is, you can see over here, your income is, investment is 5000, sorry, over here it is 5000, right? So the investment over here is 5000. By solving it, you will get the value of consumption as 5050. All right, so solve it, you will easily get the value. So what I did in this question, first of all I put saving equal to investment, so this equation was equal to this. Then finally I got the value of income by putting it equivalent to that, and the value of income that I got was 10,050. All right. After that, I found consumption by using this equation, that income is equal to investment plus consumption. All right. And how this is possible, I told you that at the point of equilibrium, aggregate demand is equal to aggregate supply, and aggregate supply is equal to income. So income is also equal to the components of aggregate demand. All right. Now moving on to the next question. It says given that C is equal to 400 plus 0.9y and investment is equal to 4,000, find equilibrium income, saving and consumption. This also you can do very easily. Pause it and try it yourself, right? So what you have to do over here, first of all, consumption is given over here like this, and investment is also given to you. Okay. Now you all know that consumption is equal to autonomous consumption plus your marginal propensity to consume into income, right? This was the equation that I told you in the very beginning. Okay. So if this equation is given to you, it means that 400 is your autonomous consumption, 0.9 is your marginal propensity to consume, and y is your income. Okay. So if marginal propensity to consume is 0.9, okay, it means that your marginal propensity to save will be 1 minus 0.9, which will be equal to 0.1. Okay. So you have to find your saving. So what will be your saving? Saving will be autonomous saving plus MPS into y. Okay. So your autonomous saving and autonomous consumption are always equal, just the difference is saving is negative. So saving will be minus 400, right, plus your marginal propensity to save, that is 0.1 into income. And you also know that saving is always equal to investment at the point of equilibrium. So you can put this equation equivalent to investment, that is 4,000. So 4,000 equal to 400 plus 0.1 y, 0.1 y. Now when you will solve this equation, you will get the value of y. All right. And what will be the value of y? The value of y you can get, that you will get by solving this, will be how much it will be? It will be equal to 44,000. Now how you can see this? 4,000 will go there. So how much it will become? It will become 4,000 minus 400. All right. And after that what will happen? You have to divide the 0.1 by this. So 10 will go up, right? Wait a second. See, it will be minus. It will be minus. Okay. I have left this sign over here because autonomous saving is always minus, right? Remember the equation of saving. Saving is equal to autonomous saving, that is always minus, plus MPS into y. All right. So it will go there. So it will become become equal to 4,400. So when 4,400 upon 0.1 will be there, so it will become 44,000. All right. And the value of y will be 44,000. So y is clear to you. S you can find, S is already there with you because S is always equal to I, and investment is 4,000. So S is also equal to, sorry, investment is equal to, yes, investment is equal to 4,000. So your saving will also be equal to 4,000. Now you can find consumption easily, right? Consumption is 4,000, it is given over here, plus 0.9 pi. All right. The value of y is already there with you, 44,000. So by putting it over there, you will get consumption equal to 40,000. Solve it and you will get your answer. All right. So everything was very easy. What I did, first of all, I equated this equation with the equation of consumption. I told you that consumption is equal to autonomous consumption plus MPC into Y. Alright, we equated it with it. Then we got the value of MPC and autonomous consumption. Then I told you that saving is equal to autonomous saving plus MPS into Y. And we equated it and we got the value. And I also told you that saving is equal to investment, and after solving through it, we finally got, after putting the value of investment over here, first of all we solved this equation and we got the value of national income, and after finding the value of income, we put this value into the value of this consumption equation and we got the value of consumption. and we need not to find saving separately because we know that saving is equal to investment. All right, so this question is clear to you. Now coming to the next question. The next question says in an economy saving is equal to minus 50 plus 0.5y, right? So this is the saving function which is given over here. Okay, so you know that saving is always equal to, S is always equal to autonomous saving plus MPS into y. So by comparing it with this equation, you know that autonomous saving is minus 50 and then MPS is 0.5, right? Now what the question is asking us, the question is saying that investment is also given to us as 7,000 and you know that saving is equal to investment. We have to calculate equilibrium level of income, consumption expenditure at equilibrium level of national income. So this question is also exactly same as what we did in the last question. Here also you have to do the same thing. So pause the video and solve it yourself. Right here you have to put your saving equal to investment. Investment over here is given to as given as 7,000. Okay, so 7,000 will be equal to the saving function which is given over as minus 50 plus 0.5y. All right, and by solving it you will get your answer plus 0.5y. All right, so if it will go there it will become 7,050 upon 0.5. So this point will go and one more zero will be there. If you will divide it you will get 5 1 ja 5, 5 4 ja 20, 5 1 ja 5, 0 0. So your income will be equal to 1,400, sorry, 14,100. This will be the value of your income. All right, and after finding your income, that will be 14,100. What is the next step? The next step is that you have to find consumption. All right, you know that income is equal to consumption plus investment. Income is there with you, investment is there with you, so you can easily find consumption. What you will do, consumption is equal to income minus investment. So income is 14,100 minus investment 7,000. So you will get consumption as 7,100, right? So try to solve it on your own. Now the next question says that from the following information about an economy, calculate its equilibrium level of national income and saving at equilibrium level of income, where consumption function is given as 200 plus 0.9y and investment is given to as 3,000. So this is also you can do very easily. Pause and try it yourself. All right, so what you have to do over here, see, national income is what you have to calculate, right? Saving at equilibrium level of national income also you need to calculate, and given is the consumption function, that is 200 plus 0.9y, right? And investment is given to as 3,000. Okay, so from this you already know that what that this is your autonomous consumption, this is your MPC. All right, so you can easily find your MPS as 0.1 and your autonomous saving will be equal to minus 200 because it is just the negative of autonomous consumption. Now by using this you can put it in the equation of saving function and you can get the saving. All right, so the equation of saving function is autonomous saving plus MPS into y, right? You can easily get the value of saving as well as the value of y, right? The value of saving will be equal to value of investment, so no need to find it separately, but by putting s as 3,000 you can get the value of income, because you know that autonomous saving over here is minus 200, MPS is 0.1 and the value of s is equal to investment, that is 3,000, so you can get the value of y by solving it. Okay, and after that you know that income is equal to consumption plus investment you have 3,000, so and income you will find after solving that equation and you can get the value of consumption. So I hope this is also clear to you, right? For the sake of your convenience, remember that the answer you will get for income will be 32,000, right? And the answer that you will get for your consumption will be equal to 29,000. All right, so remember these two things. Now coming to the next question, here C is given to you, consumption function is given to you, and what you have to do, you have to use a numerical example in order to tell the APC of the economy. Okay, so since consumption function is given to you, so you can easily make a numerical example, right? So this will be your income and this will be your consumption. So let's suppose your income is, if your income is 4,000, then automatically your consumption, you put your income over here and you will get the value of consumption. So the consumption that you will get will be 300, right? Again you will put the next value, suppose 500, and then you will put income over here as 500, you will get the value of consumption as 350, right? Similarly, if you will put income over here as 600, right, then you will get the value as 400. So put various value of income, put it in this equation, and you will get various consumption, right? And then in order to find APC, just divide total consumption by total income. So you will get 0.75 for the first level, you will get 0.70 for the second level, you will get 0.67 for the third level, right? I hope this is clear to you. I have taken various income and then I have put over here, and then I found various consumption by using this equation, and finally in order to find APC, I just did total consumption upon total income. All right, and here is one more question for you. Please practice it yourself. The question is saying that the saving function of an economy is this. Okay, the economy is in equilibrium when income is equal to 2000. Calculate investment expenditure at equilibrium level of income, right? You know, saving is equal to investment. All right, income is given to you, so find the saving. So whatever the saving will be there, it will be just equal to your investment. Then you have to find autonomous consumption. So you know that consumption is equal to autonomous consumption plus MPC into Y. Okay, and this saving is equal to your autonomous saving plus MPS into Y. Alright, and your autonomous saving and autonomous consumption are equal, only the thing is their signs are opposite. So your autonomous consumption will be 200, right? So this is clear to you. Then the next question asks you to find investment multiplier. Now you can easily find investment multiplier over here, MPS. From this equation it is clear that MPS is 0.5y. So what will be investment multiplier? 1 upon MPS, right? That is 1 upon 0.5, 0.25. So it will be equal to 100 upon 25, that is equal to 4. I hope this is clear to you. Okay, first of all, put the value of income over here, right, and you will get the value of your investment, because saving and investment are just equal. You will get the value of investment as 300. Okay, so solve this question, you will get the value. After that, in order to find the value of yeah, investment expenditure done, and then autonomous consumption, I told you how you will find investment multiplier also done. Okay, so so that's all for this video. Thanks for watching. If you want more practice question, and if any question is not clear to you, then please comment down below. I'll sort your query by making a separate video or by replying wherever it will be necessary.